What's up, guys? It's Katie Austin here, and today I have 3 of my favorite summer cocktails. They're seriously gonna be something for everyone. I'm a tequila girl, so we're gonna start with a nice margarita, but I'm also going to be doing a cucumber mule and a muddled blackberry mint mojito. All of these recipes are going to be a healthier version of the cocktail as well, so let's get straight to it. You know what I feel like is super underrated? I feel like cantaloupe has a really bad rep, and I think that cantaloupe would be really good in a margarita, so we're gonna try it. No, I've never had a cantaloupe margarita before, but I think it's gonna turn out really good, really fresh, and perfect for summer, for sitting by the pool. Here we go. So, cantaloupe is actually a lot easier to cut than you would think it is. Oh, look at that cantaloupe. It looks really, really, really fresh. We are actually gonna wanna take a lot of that juice from the cantaloupe to make the skinny margarita, so make sure your cantaloupe is extra ripe. You really don't need too much cantaloupe. I'm just gonna take the skin off right here. Sometimes I just crave cantaloupe. It is so freaking good. I used to have a show on YouTube, Get Lit with Katie, and basically I would answer questions drunk online. So I thought, why not have my producers and team ask me some funny questions as I sit here and make cocktails. So.
Have you ever had sex when your mom was home?
My mom is literally behind camera right now. I'm not gonna answer that. Anyways, next question.
Of course you have.
Oh my God.
What's the last thing you Googled? Check right now.
Oh, the last thing I Googled, Dante restaurant in New York City, because I'm going and I'm really excited and I really wanted to try a Dante martini.
What's the most embarrassing thing you've said during sex?
I love you.
When did you lose your virginity?
When I was 18 years old.
What's your biggest turn on?
My biggest turn on is being ambitious. So what I'm actually going to do is squeeze the cantaloupe juice out and actually, put the ends of the cantaloupe in here as well, because we won't be using them, but just to shake it on up to get that cantaloupe flavor. So squeeze cantaloupe juice into your shaker. It's a workout. Okay, now for the limes, what I love to do before I cut them open is actually just rub them against the counter or the cutting board just to make sure all the juices are ready to be squeezed out. It just makes it a lot more easier because it preps the lime for juicing. Sounds kind of dirty.
Who was the last person you searched on Instagram?
Ooh, that's a really good question. The last person I searched on Instagram, Bad Bobby. Bad Bobby, made $54 million on OnlyFans this year. And I was like, there's no freaking way. She's 19 years old. And so I had to look her up and see what she looks like these days. She was the one that was Kesh me outside, how about that? On Dr. Phil. She made $54 million selling her nude photos, I guess. I don't know, OnlyFans is like the seductive site. And so I was really interested. So I looked her up and good for her, good for her. Get your bits. Okay, that's a good amount of lime right there. Next, we're gonna do a teaspoon of agave and 1 shot of tequila. A little backstory on these shot glasses, I actually stole them from Mexico. So I have no idea where they're from. Perfect. Then I'm gonna put some ice on here and shake it on up. Shake it, baby, shake it. All right, I'm gonna try something new here. I actually don't know how tahini is going to taste with cantaloupe, but I feel like it would be phenomenal. So what I like to do is just rub a little bit of lime juice along the side, then put a little bit of tahini on here, and just rim job it up. Stunning. Get a little ice in your glass. I'm actually so excited to try this. A cantaloupe margarita. Has it been done? I have no idea. I love a stronger margarita with lots of ice and then a slow sip on it. All right. Yum. Look at that color too. It looks frickin' delicious. Holy moly. All right, cheers. Let's try this skinny cantaloupe margarita. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I feel like I could have done a little bit more cantaloupe juice too, but oh my goodness, this is my new favorite thing. I used to love mango margaritas a lot, but then I thought they became too generic and too basic and everyone started making them, and so cantaloupe's the new mango. Cheers. All right, we have another question from the audience.
What's the worst thing you've ever done at work?
It's a hard question because my job isn't really a real job. I show up to everything hungover. I sound like I have a problem on this show right now. I show up to a lot of like Zoom meetings hungover.
What's the best piece of advice you've gotten from someone else?
My mom always says, stay true to who you are, be authentically you, who cares what other people think. My dad always says, longevity is key in a career. You wanna make sure that you can have a long, successful career. It's not about the quick money here and there. It's not like what you do in a year. It's about like your entire length of your career. It's not about tomorrow, it's about 5 years from now.
Do you have a secret Finsta?
I used to have a Finsta to stalk my ex-boyfriend like religiously. Like I literally went to the nines on creating this Finsta, and I was like an actual surf page it was, I think. And I like post photos like waves and shit. So like I actually like put effort into these Finsta posts, and I started just stalking my ex-boyfriend off of it, and I got rid of it as soon as I got over him, to be honest, because there was no need for it. I think the only reason for a Finsta is to look at, you know, your ex or your ex's new girl, and to be honest, I don't have any of that in my life anymore. Bless up. So no need for a Finsta, but sometimes I feel like I should.
Do you believe in soulmates?
Do I believe in soulmates? Yes, I absolutely do. I think my boyfriend right now is my current soulmate. I do believe that you can have earthmates and soulmates, and I think they are vastly different, and you can have earthmates in different lives. Next up, we are making a healthified or skinny mojito. It's going to have some blackberries, mint, lime, agave, soda water, and gin. No, rum. Oh my God, sorry, it's gonna have rum, but gin actually would be really good in it too. I actually have no idea what this is called, but I think it's absolutely beautiful. I actually use it for guacamole mostly, but it's really good to muddle things for your cocktails. So I'm gonna muddle these blackberries. Oh, this is looking so good. We muddled some blackberries, and I'm actually not gonna use a shaker because you definitely don't wanna use a shaker when you have the soda water in here. So I'm going to start by throwing these blackberries in the bottom of this mason jar.
Who at work annoys you the most and why?
I always say like I don't have a real job, and I know it's like not okay to say that. I don't mean it in a way that's like demeaning me, but I don't really have a real job, you know? So it's like, I work alone a lot of the times. The only option is my assistant, and she literally never annoys me. She's an angel sent from heaven, so.
What gets you the ick?
One time, I was dating my ex-boyfriend, and we were together for like a year, and I wanted to break up with him so bad. I just didn't know how. And one time, he put his finger in his ear, rubbed it around, looked at it, smelled it, other side, rubbed it around, smelled his fingers after he dove into his earlobes, and that was like the breaking point. I think I broke up with him like within 48 hours. I was like, that is my ick. And I know I have so many other icks, but as soon as someone says ick, that's like the first thing that comes to mind, because it was like, that's it, I'm done, I'm out.
Have you ever hooked up with his friends?
Absolutely, I feel like I'm the type of girl that like only hooks up with friends. I know that sounds terrible, but like, okay, here's the thing. I don't like to hook up with someone that I don't know personally, and I don't think I really have ever, maybe. And so I think I used to hook up with a lot of my friends. Is that a bad thing or a good thing? I don't really know. Anyways, mint is up next. I'm gonna throw in some mint, and gosh, mint in a summer cocktail is so freaking good. It tastes so fresh. I wish you guys could smell through the camera right here. Then we have a whole lime squeezed.
You could have a hall pass for any celebrity.
Oh, hall pass, 10 out of 10, Jack Harlow. 10 out of 10. All right, next up, agave. You just need a little though, because that blackberry is actually gonna give you that natural sweetened taste. And then I'm actually gonna do my rum. I was about to say gin for the 15th time. I'm gonna do my rum. I'm actually using white rum. Shout out Bacardi. And then I'm gonna do next my ice, and then top with my soda water.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I really hope I'm married. I hope I'm married, and I hope I have either a kid or a kid on the way.
Worst breakup.
This guy named Bryce cheated on me. We were dating 5 years, and all of a sudden, soda water by the way, all of a sudden we go to a bar together, I go with his friends. So I had to go to the bathroom, and the bathroom line was literally so long. You know how girls are. It was one bathroom for girls, and the line's like crazy, and I have no service on my phone. I guess I was in the line and going to the bathroom for 30 minutes, which is like, yes, a long time. When I got out of the bathroom, because it was downstairs with no service, I come upstairs, I search and circle the bar, finally get service. After like 10 minutes, I search the bar, circle it, and he is nowhere to be found, him and his friends. I get a text back, and he said, I'm like, where are you? What's going on? Where are you? Where are my friends? We left. That's it, we left. And I'm like, I'm in this bar alone by myself. I came with a group of friends. I'm like, but I just went to the bathroom. I don't understand. It's like, that's it, we're done. And that's my worst breakup. Cheers to that, baby. 5 years, crazy. Great, skinny mojito. And look how beautiful that is too. Great color. You're also getting those great antioxidants with the blackberries as well. Mint is super good for you. It tastes so fresh. It tastes really light too. It's not like super sugary, potent as well. Very, very good. I give this a 9.5 out of 10. Okay, last cocktail is going to be a cucumber mule. And this one is seriously, once again, super summery, fresh. I feel like anything with either mint that we were using or cucumber are the perfect ways to make it super fresh and summery and really light as well. So I'm actually first gonna start by tossing in those cucumbers. You only need a few pieces. And what I'm actually gonna do is take this muddler. Again, I actually have no idea what it's called. Anyone?
It's called a pestle.
The pestle.
Pestle.
The pestle.
Yeah.
The pestle. Perfect. After that, I'm going to squeeze in a few limes.
Have you ever lied to your boyfriend?
Yeah, most definitely, probably. Next. He's really, really big on communication. And sometimes I truly forget to tell him things. Like I'll have like a dinner schedule on like a Friday, and he'll be like, hey, if you have that, just let me know. And I'll just forget. And so I'll just be like, oh my God, it was last minute, it was the craziest thing. And I would just forget. I'm like not that good about thinking.
Have you ever snooped through your boyfriend's phone?
I've never snooped through his phone in a day in my life. I've snooped through my ex's phone a lot though.
Worst date?
My worst date. I have a lot of worst dates. But first, we are going to toss in some vodka, a shot of vodka, ice, and then the ginger beer. Oh, look at that fizzy level. Beautiful. And then what you're gonna wanna do is just top it with a cucumber right there. And cheers. Okay, back to my worst date. I have a few worst date stories, and I feel like one of them that has not been told before, I feel like I've told a lot of you guys my worst date stories, but one of them that is really ringing a bell right now, this guy that I was dating was terrible, but he was just really famous, so I thought I would just, go along with it for a little bit. Never did that again. He would take me on dates and always be so mean to me. And I now realize how mean he was to me. He was really not a nice guy. But one night, it was a Tuesday night, and he was so nice to me. And he was complimenting me on how beautiful I look and oh my God, asking me all these questions and just going on about being so nice. And I literally was like, you are being so nice tonight on this Tuesday at 7 p.m. Thank you so much, you're being really nice. And he goes, oh yeah, I'm on and I'm like, whoa, Tuesday, 7 p.m. I've never even done that drug before. I'm like, yeah, okay, this isn't working. That was another ick. I was like, absolutely not. I cannot be with someone who is literally taking those types of drugs just recreationally like that. So that was a huge red flag. And I thought that was just, if you guys knew who it was, you'd be like, ooh, that's some tea. So yeah, I'm gonna sip my tea.
Who was your first love?
That is good. My first love was probably my dog, Madonna.
Who do you think is more attractive, you or your boyfriend?
Oh, I think my boyfriend is actually way more attractive. He has beautiful, beautiful features. I truly mean that.
It's your last day on earth, what do you do?
My last day on earth, I would go home to my parents' house with my sister and my boyfriend and eat my mom's cooking.
What's a purchase that you regret?
I'm happy that I have it now, but I'm a little bit bummed that I bought such an expensive designer bag. I was really proud of myself for making enough money to purchase a Chanel bag, and so I thought it was a big deal. And I was always against designer stuff. I thought it was so stupid. But I just recently paid taxes, and when I was going back in my bank statement, I was like, wait, what did I spend $6,000 on? What is this spend? And it was a purse. And I just thought that was like the last time I'm gonna do something like that. I think spending $6,000 on a purse is absolutely ridiculous. Although I did have someone offer to buy it for me for $6,000, so I think the price of it is just gonna like stay the same because it's like a limited edition Chanel. It's a beautiful purse. I'm happy that I have it now. But let me tell you, there's no need to spend that type of money. That is literally my mortgage, so never again.
What's your worst habit?
Waking up in the morning and looking at my phone.
How much time did you spend on TikTok last week?
5 hours and 20 minutes. All right, you guys, so here are my top 3 favorite summer cocktails. First up, we got this cantaloupe margarita. We have a healthified blackberry mojito, and then we also have a cucumber mule. So make sure you guys try them. They are also perfect for summer, sitting by the pool, going out with your girls, a nice, amazing summer barbecue as well. So make sure to try them. Comment down below what y'all want to see next on my channel. I love you guys, and please subscribe. Mwah.